Ever walked into a room and felt instantly calm and organized? That's the magic of symmetrical balance. On today's episode of Home and Harmony, we're diving into the secrets of creating symmetrical balance in interior design. You'll learn how to transform your spaces into havens of peace and order, blending elegance with practicality. Whether you're new to interior design or a seasoned decorator, the tips we'll share today are simple, effective, and timeless. Symmetry in design is all about creating a mirror effect, evenly distributing visual weight to achieve harmony. Imagine a fireplace flanked by identical armchairs or a perfectly centered bed with matching nightstands. It's soothing, right? But there's more to balance than just symmetry. We'll explore how to keep things dynamic with a touch of asymmetry, mix sizes and shapes for interest, and even leverage negative space to let your design breathe. Stick around for actionable tips, inspiring visuals, and expert insights. If you're as passionate about creating harmonious spaces as we are, don't forget to like this video, comment with your design questions, and subscribe to Home and Harmony for endless inspiration. Symmetrical balance is a cornerstone of interior design that creates order and harmony. It refers to arranging elements in a room so they mirror each other across a central axis. Think of a perfectly centered dining table with matching chairs on either side or a pair of sconces flanking a mirror. This mirroring effect ensures visual weight is evenly distributed, making the space feel cohesive and serene. The key to symmetrical balance lies in understanding three core elements: axis, mirroring, and visual weight. The axis serves as your focal point, a fireplace, bed, or even an imaginary line running through the middle of the room. Mirroring involves duplicating elements on either side of the axis, such as identical lamps or chairs. Visual weight ensures that both sides feel balanced, even if the elements differ slightly in size or style. Symmetry works beautifully in both traditional and modern spaces. While it's a go-to for creating a formal and elegant look, it can also anchor contemporary designs by offering a sense of structure. And don't worry if your space doesn't lend itself to perfect symmetry. You can always achieve balance with a mix of symmetrical and asymmetrical elements, which we'll cover next. Symmetry is the cornerstone of interior design, creating spaces that feel harmonious, elegant, and inviting. Mastering symmetrical balance might seem like a daunting task, but with a step-by-step approach, you can achieve a polished, professional look with ease. Let's dive into the process. Step 1. Define your focal point. Every symmetrical space starts with a clear focal point. This could be a fireplace, a bed, or a large window. Once identified, your focal point will serve as the anchor for your design, guiding the placement of furniture and decor. Step 2. Pair and match. Symmetry thrives on pairs. Think matching sofas, identical lamps, or twin artwork. These pairs should be placed equidistantly from the focal point to establish balance. For example, position 2 armchairs on either side of a coffee table or hang matching frames above a bed. Step 3. Create visual weight. Balance is about more than identical items. It's about distributing visual weight. Use furniture and decor of similar scale and proportion on either side of the room. If one side features a tall bookshelf, balance it with an equally prominent piece, like a floor lamp or a gallery wall. Step 4. Incorporate decor. Details. Smaller items play a big role in symmetry. Arrange books, vases, and other accessories in pairs or mirrored arrangements. Even varying items, like a stack of books on one side and a plant on the other, can maintain balance if their heights and colors are complementary. Step 5. test and adjust, take a step back, and assess your space. Symmetry isn't about rigid perfection, it's about creating a harmonious flow. Adjust items as needed to achieve a balanced, inviting look. With these steps, symmetrical balance can transform any room into a sanctuary of style and serenity. Now it's your turn to try. Why does symmetry resonate so deeply with us? The answer lies in our innate love for order. Symmetry mimics the natural balance we see in nature. Think of butterfly wings or a perfectly mirrored lake. It's no wonder our brains find symmetrical spaces so calming. They echo the harmony we instinctively seek in the world around us. In interior design, symmetry doesn't just look good, it feels good. It creates a sense of predictability and comfort, which is why symmetrical rooms often feel more inviting and relaxing. Imagine walking into a living room where the furniture is haphazardly placed. It feels chaotic, right? Now picture a room where every element has its place, like matching armchairs facing each other across a coffee table. That's the magic of symmetry. However, it's essential to keep things fresh. Perfect symmetry can sometimes feel rigid or predictable, so adding asymmetrical elements can inject a sense of dynamism. For instance, pair a symmetrical sofa setup with an asymmetrical gallery wall to strike the perfect balance between order and creativity. It's all about creating harmony without falling into monotony. Achieving balance in interior design is not solely about strict symmetry. It's about creating a harmonious interplay between symmetrical and asymmetrical elements. Symmetry provides a sense of order and stability, making a space feel calm and inviting. For instance, arranging matching lamps on either side of a sofa or positioning identical chairs flanking a central coffee table is a classic way to achieve this effect. However, sticking to symmetry exclusively can risk making a space feel predictable or monotonous. This is where asymmetry comes into play to add depth and visual interest. Asymmetrical balance involves arranging non-identical objects in a way that still feels evenly weighted. Imagine placing a tall floor lamp on one side of a sofa and a grouping of smaller decorative items on the other. The key is to ensure that the visual weight of both sides feels balanced, even if the components differ in size, shape, or style. This combination of symmetry and asymmetry can transform a room into a dynamic, layered space that feels both cohesive and engaging, inviting exploration without overwhelming the senses. Furniture placement is one of the most impactful ways to achieve symmetry in interior design. Start with a focal point, such as a fireplace, a large window, or a piece of artwork. From there, arrange furniture to create a mirrored effect around this centerpiece. For instance, Place two identical armchairs on either side of a coffee table or arrange matching side tables and lamps next to a centrally positioned sofa. This type of layout is particularly effective in living rooms, dining areas, or bedrooms, where symmetry helps to establish a formal and inviting atmosphere. However, perfect symmetry doesn't mean sacrificing creativity. You can maintain symmetry while adding elements of surprise by incorporating pieces with unique textures, colors, or shapes. For example, a symmetrical sofa arrangement can be paired with asymmetrical artwork above it or a bold patterned rug below. These touches keep the design fresh and prevent it from feeling overly rigid. Remember, symmetry provides the structure, but personal touches bring the space to life, allowing your personality to shine through while maintaining a polished and balanced look. Decorative elements play a crucial role in achieving balance within a space. Start with symmetry by pairing items like matching vases, candle holders, or framed artwork to create a cohesive and orderly look. For example, a symmetrical mantle display with identical candlesticks on either end and a central artwork provides a sense of classic elegance. Such arrangements are timeless and can easily adapt to any style, from modern minimalist to traditional. To add interest, consider introducing asymmetrical decor into the mix. Pair a large piece of abstract art with smaller decorative accents like plants or books stacked at different heights. Mixing textures and materials, like combining smooth ceramic with rough wood or soft fabric, also enhances the room's visual complexity. The idea is to balance the heavy and light elements, creating a space that feels stable yet intriguing. Negative space is equally important. Leaving some areas intentionally bare prevents the design from feeling cluttered and allows standout pieces to command attention. Wall paneling is a timeless design element that brings both structure and style to a space. When executed symmetrically, it enhances the sense of order and balance, creating a visually harmonious environment. The idea behind symmetrical wall paneling is simple yet impactful: evenly spaced panels that mirror each other across a central axis. This design technique works particularly well in living rooms, dining areas, and bedrooms where you want to establish a focal point. To achieve this, measure your wall carefully and plan the panel layout, ensuring that each section is of equal size and shape. This approach creates a classic, cohesive look, especially when paired with neutral or muted paint colors. To elevate the impact, consider combining symmetrical paneling with decorative trim or molding. For instance, framing each panel with ornate edges can add a touch of elegance to traditional interiors, while sleek, flat panels can maintain a minimalist appeal. Lighting also plays a critical role here. Installing wall sconces within or adjacent to the panels can emphasize their structure, creating depth and dimension. The beauty of symmetrical wall paneling lies in its adaptability. It can be tailored to suit any style, from modern to vintage, making it a versatile choice for homeowners aiming for a polished finish. Mirrors are the unsung heroes of interior design, especially when it comes to small spaces. They not only make a room appear larger but also help distribute light, creating a brighter, more inviting atmosphere. When used symmetrically, mirrors can enhance balance and add a touch of sophistication. Imagine placing two identical mirrors on either side of a central piece, such as a fireplace or bed. This arrangement draws attention to the focal point while maintaining a sense of harmony. For a more dramatic effect, consider oversized mirrors with intricate frames to act as statement pieces. In addition to their aesthetic benefits, mirrors can also serve practical purposes. A strategically placed mirror near a window can reflect natural light into darker corners, making the entire room feel more spacious. In a small dining area, a large mirror on one wall can create the illusion of an extended space, amplifying the room's overall grandeur. To ensure a symmetrical arrangement, align the mirrors with existing furniture or architectural features, like door frames or windows. The key is precision. Carefully measuring and aligning mirrors ensures a flawless look. Whether you choose modern, frameless designs or antique-style frames, mirrors are a simple yet effective way to add symmetry and style to any room. Creating a gallery wall that feels cohesive yet dynamic is an art in itself. Symmetry can play a pivotal role in achieving this balance, especially if you're working with a mix of frames, sizes, and styles. To start, choose a central piece. This could be a large artwork or photograph that serves as the focal point. From there, arrange smaller pieces around it in a symmetrical pattern. This approach ensures visual harmony while allowing individual elements to shine. For instance, you could place two medium-sized pieces on either side of the centerpiece, followed by smaller items that mirror each other vertically or horizontally. The key to a captivating symmetrical gallery wall lies in the details. Matching frame colors and materials can tie the arrangement together, while a consistent color palette across the artwork maintains visual unity. However, symmetry doesn't mean rigidity. You can introduce subtle variations, like alternating between landscape and portrait orientations, to keep things interesting. To make the process easier, lay out your arrangement on the floor first, or use paper templates to map it out on the wall. A well-planned gallery wall not only showcases your favorite pieces but also acts as a conversation starter, adding personality and balance to your space. Symmetrical balance isn't confined to traditional interiors. In modern spaces, Symmetry can be reimagined to fit clean lines and minimalist aesthetics. For example, consider a modern dining room with a long, rectangular table flanked by identical chairs on either side. Above, a sleek pendant light is centered precisely over the table. This arrangement feels orderly and elegant, perfect for spaces where simplicity reigns. Traditional spaces, on the other hand, often embrace symmetry in a grander style. Think of a regal living room with a centrally placed fireplace flanked by identical bookcases or a four-poster bed framed by matching nightstands and lamps. This classic approach conveys timeless sophistication. To keep it fresh, add modern elements like bold artwork or textured throws that contrast with the traditional foundation, maintaining interest and balance in the overall design. Symmetry is one of the most effective tools for creating a sense of harmony and calm in any room. This technique ensures visual weight is evenly distributed, making spaces feel cohesive and inviting. A perfect example is a bedroom with matching side tables and lamps on either side of the bed, creating a balanced, serene retreat. The consistency draws the eye naturally, helping the room feel organized and restful. However, harmony isn't only about repetition, it's also about nuance. While symmetrical arrangements ground a room, the addition of textured elements like throw pillows, rugs, or an asymmetrical piece of decor ensures the space doesn't feel overly rigid. Experiment with small variations within symmetrical frameworks to inject personality while maintaining that coveted sense of order. Now it's your turn to bring symmetry into your space. Start small by rearranging a shelf or a mantel. Pair similar-sized books on either side, then add a central focal point, like a small sculpture or a statement vase. As you grow more confident, try tackling larger spaces, such as aligning your sofa with a coffee table and adding symmetrical chairs or ottomans. Remember, symmetry is a guide, not a rule. Feel free to incorporate unexpected elements to make the space uniquely yours. Perhaps one chair features a bold color, or a set of artwork includes varying frame styles. These thoughtful details ensure your design feels balanced yet dynamic, offering a personal touch that resonates with you and your guests.